Hi guys, my name is Erica Seha. I am a senior photography major at LMU. I love photography. It allows me to tell my story through my art, and as soon as I graduate, I plan on pursuing my career in photography and continuing to tell my story through my art. I just think it's really important that artists tell stories through their art, and so today we are going to be creating a journal where you guys are going to basically be creating art to tell your stories during this time. So this is a little healing journal activity that's hopefully going to give you guys something to do during this boring time, and also kind of reflect on everything that's been going on, because this is a really big time in history and we're all a part of it, and it's really important that us as artists kind of you know, do what we can to kind of document this time. So the journal, to make it actually, is really simple. It's all you need is one piece of paper and then a pair of scissors, and then of course whatever you need to write with. So you could literally just use a pencil if that's all you have, or a pen if that's all you have, but if you have any crayons or colored pencils or markers or anything, that would be awesome too. This is basically super up to you guys. Even though I'm going to be telling you guys some prompts, you guys can kind of still put your own spin on it and make it your own. It's just important that, you know, we're doing what we can to document what's going on. So I'm going to be showing you guys how to make the journal right now, and then I'm going to be telling you guys the prompts, and I will also have linked below a document with the prompts written out so that you guys don't have to rewatch me talk about them like 10 different times. And yeah, so we'll get started with folding the journal. So all you're gonna need is a piece of paper. I have a white piece of paper. You can literally use any piece of paper. If you have a construction piece of paper, that would be awesome. I think it's really cute to make it like a colored thing. I don't have any, so I'm just gonna use white, and if you only have white, you can totally just use white. Like I said, it's super up to whatever you guys have at your house, and I just wanted to make it as easy as possible. So basically we're gonna start by folding the paper hot dog style, so long ways. Just make sure that all of your creases when you're folding are really like tight and good. So what I like to do is like put it down on the table and like use my nail. You can literally use like a pencil or like literally anything just to press the edges down. So I'm gonna put this down on the table, fold it hot dog style, okay? Alrighty, it's gonna look like this. And so then you're gonna take this and you're gonna fold it this way. So I guess this would be hamburger, right? And so it's gonna look like that. And then you're gonna take it and you're gonna fold it hamburger again. So now you have a little thing like this. So then we're gonna be opening it back up. All right, and now you're gonna take this, and just for reference, this is what it should look like right now. So you should have 8 rectangles going down the paper. They should all be pretty even. Just try to do what you can to make it as even as possible. I really messed up a lot of times when I was practicing doing this, and you know, it didn't really work out. So just make sure you guys are making these as even as possible. Okay, so then when you have this, you're gonna fold this hamburger style. All right. So now it's gonna look like this. So you're gonna have one edge that's like open, and then you have one edge that's like closed. So on the closed edge, if you can see from here to here is where we're gonna be making a cut. And just make sure you're cutting on the like edge that's closed and not the one that's open. So take scissors. You could literally rip it, but I'm using scissors because I'm a perfectionist and I want everything to be as clean as possible, but you could literally rip it if you don't have scissors. It's not necessary. So yeah, so basically just take it and make a little cut like that. Stop about there. All right, so now we're gonna open this back up. Should look like this, should have a hole in the middle. And you're gonna fold this hamburger style. I'm sorry, hot dog style. So it's gonna look like this, long now. So then what you're gonna do, so you'll see that you have this like little opening here, right? So you're gonna basically push the 2 ends into each other until they all meet up like that. It's gonna look like that. And you're gonna basically fold the journal into itself. So it's gonna be like that. And that basically creates your little spine. And so then if you like flip through, you'll see that a lot of the pages are like stuck together. Like this one's stuck together down here. This one's stuck together here. So you wanna separate those pages. So again, just take some scissors, or you can literally rip it if that's what you want to do. Take some scissors and just cut wherever those pages are conjoined. So just making sure that all the pages are like separate and not one like lump. And so then it should look like this. And if you flip through it, all the pages should be separated. Oops, sorry. And yeah. So the thing with this is that it's a little flimsy. If you want to leave it like this, it's totally fine. I'm going to leave mine like this, but if you have by any chance a stapler or like a hole punch and some string or literally anything just to kind of bind this together like and make it secure right here, you totally could. You could even use like a paper clip on either side going this way. It's up to you. If you don't have it, it's okay. Just be kind of careful to make sure that all the pages stay together, but they are, you know, little bound. So see, sometimes they fall out. So just make sure you pop it back in, but you should be okay. So yeah, so that's basically what your journal's gonna look like. It's a little tiny and fun, cute journal. And then yeah, so basically for the prompts, for the first prompt, you're going to be designing the cover of your journal with a self-portrait of something that represents you during this quarantine time. So if there's anything that I've learned in art school, it is that a self-portrait doesn't always mean a picture of your face. So it could literally be anything that you feel represents you during this time. So kind of get creative with it. For me, I would probably say, let me see, think of something that represents me. I've been out in the sun a lot. I've really been enjoying laying in my backyard. So maybe for me, I would maybe draw like a little stick figure and like under the sun or something. That would definitely represent me during this time, but it's totally up to you, you know, do whatever you please. Of course, it just depends on the person. So yeah. So that's gonna be your first one cover. And then if you guys have, like I said, any crayons or stickers or anything to make it yours and make it unique, please go ahead and use them. It's totally up to you guys. If you only have a pencil, use the pencil, literally do whatever you want. This is your journal, this is your experience, this is your story. So just make it however you'd like. So on the second page, we're going to be basically drawing a picture of something about school that you miss. So this could be your friends, this could be a teacher, this could be the food, this could be recess, this could be literally anything that you guys have noticed that you have found yourself missing now that you don't have school right now. So just draw a picture of something that represents that. If you want to incorporate text or words, you can totally do that too. Like I said, just make it your own. And then on the third page, we are going to be doing something called abstract expressionism, which basically is the use of lines and shapes and all of these different like crazy, like, you know, ways of drawing to kind of express the way that we're feeling. So this is gonna look kind of crazy. It's not gonna look perfect. This isn't supposed to be like a really nice, well done picture. This is kind of supposed to be you just kind of putting pen to paper and like going for it depending on whatever mood you're in. So like if maybe you're in a really upset mood, you would draw these like crazy like lines, you know, or if you're feeling really happy, maybe your lines will be a lot softer. You want to draw some like hearts or shapes or anything like that. Just anything crazy and fun that represents however you're feeling when you're completing the prompt would be what you're going to do for that. And make it as colorful and as wacky as possible. Again, it's supposed to be abstract. It's not supposed to be perfect. And yeah. And then for the fourth one, we are going to be drawing a picture of your quarantine buddy or your quarantine crew. So this could be your family, this could be your pets, this could be your grandma, your grandpa, your aunt, uncle, whoever you're with right now, whoever you've been spending a lot of time with during this quarantine time. Just draw a picture or a portrait of them in however way you please. And then for the last entry, we are going to basically be drawing a picture or representation of what we would like to do when we're out of quarantine. So for me, I'm really missing the beach. Obviously all the beaches are closed right now. So as soon as quarantine is over, that's like one of the first things I want to do. So if it was mine, I would probably draw a little picture of me at the beach, but like I said, it's different for everybody. Maybe for some of you guys, it's just like a specific restaurant or food that you want to have that you haven't been able to have because of this time, or you want to go to the mall, or you want to do anything like that. it's totally up to you guys. Just draw a picture of that. And yeah, so that's your 5 entries. Like I said, I'll be leaving them in a link down below so you guys can have a written form of them, so you don't have to rewatch me explain all of them. And again, like the biggest thing is just to be creative and make it your own. And I just really hope that this kind of serves as something to kind of heal you guys during this time. And at the end of the day, you know, this is just for us to kind of document our story and have, you know, something to remember this time for. So I really hope you guys have fun and enjoy and stay safe, and just remember that we're all in this together and it's all going to be okay. I'll see you guys. Bye.